who flocked to Robin's Nest are long gone, replaced by busloads of gray-headed folks from New Jersey and curious sorts looking for the Old West. And the kinds of places that get flocked to are the t-shirt shops and ice cream joints, the stores that sell jewelry, artwork, and the pitiful clothes that pass for fashion nowadays. I could give these modern gals a hint or two about how a woman should dress. But then, nobody cares what I think anymore. That's what I get for being a ghost. It took a good while for me to get used to that. I wasn't happy about getting shot, as I'd been counting on a lot longer life than a measly 38 years. It doesn't seem fair somehow. I worked hard all my life, and if you don't think we sportin' ladies work, why don't you try it for a while? Lying down on the job doesn't mean you're slacking off when you're a strumpet. I started out as a lumberman's daughter with only 2 dresses to my name, my workaday dress and my Sunday go-to-meeting dress. But when Jake Schmidt shot me, I had a mansion in Jerome, a closet full of fancy gowns, 2 dresser drawers full of jewelry, and a pile of money that made the town's bankers my very good friends. But more important than all of that, I had a 17-year-old daughter in school in South Carolina. 17 is such a fragile age, and she was so sheltered. Too sheltered. My fault, I reckon, but what was I supposed to do? Let her lead the same hardscrabble life I'd put up with? She didn't even know how her mother made a living. I told her I owned a hotel. Just a wee stretch of the truth. Understandably, my Laura was a tad put out when she learned the truth about her mother. Embarrassed, too. I can't blame her. Still, she carried resentment too far when she ripped my name from the family Bible and vowed not to speak it ever again. Disrespectful is what that was. Fancy woman or not, I was still the mother who carried her inside me for 9 long months. And her marrying that Homer Pilford was plain stupid. He just wanted her money. My money it was, really. I would have given her hell if I'd been alive at the time. But I was new at being a ghost. I hadn't gotten the knack of getting people to listen to me. Now, if I say boo, you'll hear me. If I want you to. But that was 100 years ago, and even ghosts need time to learn their trade. Well, Laura was unhappy with that gold-digger Homer, as I could have told her she would be. Her 2 daughters screwed up their lives as well, and their daughters, too. I watched it all, helpless, till I was sick and tired of the sorry lot of 'em. Finally, as the new century came in, there was only one little gal left who carried my blood, and she was continuing the family tradition of trashing her love life. Her natural urges weren't the problem. Her heart was the problem. She was headed for spinsterhood, sure as hell. And there went the glorious legacy of Robin Rowe. Not only did the family pedigree lack my name in its proper place, thanks to Laura, but the whole family was about to peter out like dust blown away by the wind. Then something happened. Someone up there who pulls the strings dumped my great-great-granddaughter, Maggie Potter, right smack on my doorstep. It was spring of the year 2000, a day of blue skies and blazing sunshine, and she stood like a lost child in the middle of the lane in front of Robin's Nest. I recognized her right off. Blood calls to blood, you know, even when you no longer have any. Pretty as a picture, Maggie was. Or at least she could have been, with her thick reddish hair, a little gift from me. Her long legs, another gift, and her curvy form. Too bad she didn't have a lick of sense between the ears. Not that I didn't have sympathy for her plight. I knew what was troubling that gal. Oh, yes, I knew. Not pretty what had happened to her. But then, life isn't pretty, usually. Most of us get over it. What really wasn't pretty, to my way of thinking, was that this little gal was last on earth to carry anything from Robin Rowe, and she seemed determined to keep it that way.